Here we go. Two of the top four seeds who began this playoff journey have arrived at their championship moment. Each side earned a bye from a strong regular season. Each side won 2 playoff games to get here. Now, which side goes home with the ultimate trophy? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Throw to the left, fighting him off. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on the wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Looking to scramble. Lets it go quickly. Finds the receiver wide open. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Dogs. They draw first blood in this national title game. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
From the 12-yard line, it's 2nd and long now. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Burgess. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. That completion makes it second and short. Wants to throw it. Makes a quick catch. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion at the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Breaks free. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The gain moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Burgess. Will go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. The Dogs will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. He's running out of time here. Contact as he let the ball go.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Looking for some space. It's Becker. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quick throw complete to the tight end. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He breaks free. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they answer with their first score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Tight end goes in motion. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, a lot of times you call a slant, you love to see some big yards after the catch. But when they don't go for many yards after the catch like this, that is a good stop by the defense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national tournament.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. He'll hand it off.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Gets the first and still running. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal for the 8. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Red Raiders looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it second and goal from the 8. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Boom. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
One more play before they head to the locker room. Corners back up now, and a Restoring for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit.
On the field goal.
And it's good from 56 yards. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Dogs will kick it deep to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Oh, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today. And I don't know if he's done yet.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia 20.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. It's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Recovered by the kicking team now. They'll steal possession here.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And the wideout goes in motion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to the left. And this pass is caught. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
An important third down attempt for this offense. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. Point after makes it a 15-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Bulldogs looking to run some tempo here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. That's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quick throw to the left side. Caught near the goal line. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
He's looking to throw. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offense. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away.
Georgia, 27.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. And it works. The first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch in space. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They keep him off balance for the run. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
And the Red Raiders line it up with 1st and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense cannot be stopped. Monster stage, another touchdown. This quarterback and receiver having a game we're never going to forget.
Well, and the defense right now has got to be pulling their hair out, trying to come up with ways to slow him down, whether they play zone or they play man. Nothing is working, and give credit to this quarterback. He just keeps dialing up his guy and keeps coming up with touchdowns.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Defense showing blitz here. He escapes the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the sidelines. They'll move the sticks. It's a first down. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. You've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back in motion now. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Look at that, he's still going. Breaks into the clear. Finally brought down at the 7. Sets up a first and goal here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Working clock with the ground game. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
They moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Just not a lot of room there on the RPO on third down for the offense. Give the defense a lot of credit. They sat back initially, and then they overcommitted to stop that running game, and it worked out.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Motion now from the tight end. Here's that defense shifting again. Throwing again on second and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He fires downfield, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking deep for late game heroics. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the quarterback finds finds the tight end for the completion. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Looking to throw it again. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Good situational awareness here by the receiver. You can't go for the end zone every time. So plays like that allow you to move the ball, get some yards, and preserve the clock.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moves out of the pocket. Bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So it's 2nd and 10 from their own 1. Important to get some yards here. They don't want to have to face 3rd and long or punt from this position. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 40. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that 1st and 2nd level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
They call the draw play here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Well, nowhere to go on the inside on that draw. Tried to bounce it, Kirk, but nothing doing.
How about the push there from the middle of that interior, that defensive line? As you said, nowhere for him to go, so he's trying to make something out of nothing. And by going out wide, he puts himself at risk of being chased down by the speed of this defense, and that's what we got, a loss for the offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. The last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.